everybody, this is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the Season 3 Reloaded Zombies trailer, some surprise content updates, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and yesterday was a very busy day, breaking down the brand new Week 4 challenges and the new BP50 aftermarket part unlock. I also made a video talking about the new Season 3 Reloaded blog post, then a third video late last night talking about all the cosmetics and bundles that we know are going to be coming with the mid-Season 3 update. All those videos will be linked down below in this video's description, but as a reminder, there is plenty of brand new article coverage going up over on dkdynamite.com for those who want to read up a little bit more on multiplayer Warzone and Zombies, ranked, CDL, loadouts, Warzone Mobile, and even a bit of Black Ops 2024, plus we got plenty of tweets every single hour on Detonated's Twitter. Now, the first thing I want to mention is that considering the usual leakers have gone ahead and said on Twitter that they can't find a Dark Ether rift for Season 4, that has me thinking, right, is the rift we're about to get, or the act mission I should say, in Season 3 Reloaded about to be that crazy to where it leaves us on a bit of a hiatus for quite some time? Season 5 or Season 5 Reloaded will be several months away from May 1st. So we're talking late into the summer when we could end up getting another Dark Ether rift or a big MW3 Zombies update. I'm really crossing my fingers that Season 4 still offers something, and it's not just blank on the roadmap when it comes to the zombie section, or maybe they just won't even include zombies at all. I'm really hoping that they'll at least offer PvP or some type of round based on some Vortex maps, some Onslaught experience. Hopefully something is still offered in our 4th season, and I'm sure something probably will be, because I just refuse to believe zombies won't get any type of updates until late Season 5. Let's just wait and see what happens with that, but I do think they're going to provide us with a bit of a bang in terms of zombies content next week, and hopefully that keeps us patient until the next major zombies update, which hopefully is going to be at some point in the 4th season. Now, in the blog post yesterday, not much was really revealed that we didn't already know for Reloaded, especially in terms of zombies. We did get some new images though, which give us a nice glimpse of our upcoming content update, which again will release on May 1st. Now, in one of the images, you could see an operator holding a jetpack. A lot of folks out there did get excited thinking that maybe we'd be seeing a jetpack or some type of new ability inside of MWZ. Unfortunately, this operator skin already leaked out. It's a skin for Saboteur, and it does have a jetpack on it. That would have been absolutely incredible and a very nice surprise to see some type of jetpack movement added into MWZ. Can you imagine how well received that would have been? I mean, people would have loved it and probably would have asked for it to be added into Warzone through an LTM or something. I think the entire community would have been just ecstatic about something like that. But we did have a grapple gun over an Outbreak from Black Ops Cold War, and I think that would also be a fantastic feature if added into MWZ. Maybe it's too late now for something like that, but I think any extra abilities to help you traverse through a big map like Urzikstan would be awesome, because right now you're kind of just relying on vehicles or the Scorcher, maybe those Ether Tears if you could find the portals, but we need more redeploy drones. We need some portable redeploy drones, and I think even a jetpack or even a grapple gun would go a long way for those out there that dread having to go from point A to point B, which could be 100 miles or something on the map. That could take quite some time. So let me know how you feel about that idea down below in the comments. But just earlier this afternoon, a brand new gameplay trailer did release for the Season 3 Reloaded Zombies update, and I like that they're actually doing these because Season 2 also provided us with the trailer, and I'm glad that we got one for this Dark Ether rift because it seems like there's going to be even more going on than the previous rifts that we got. So first off, we could see the character destroying a big Dark Ether crystal, and I believe there's a pedestal just under there with a weird symbol on it. So I do believe this confirms that just like with Season 2, you have to get the new relics in the act mission or just in the rift itself, but then it'll be like Season 1 where you have to attune them over in Urzikstan. We'll get to how I know that in just a second, but then you can see Ava being possessed or being levitated upwards. Something crazy is going on. She got lured into this new rift, which is over in the Zarqwa Hydroelectric point of interest from Al Mazrah. The entity is real. There was a leak previously confirming that we would be facing off against the entity in Season 3 Reloaded, which is awesome because for those out there that are tired of the formula of an act mission, a rift, and some schematics, we're getting something a bit different this time, right? It looks like an actual boss fight. We can also see what looks like a new EMP Disciple. Now, we started seeing some EMP variants of our various bosses in Season 2 Reloaded with the Mimic and the Mangler. Now we're getting one for a Disciple. It's unclear how this is going to work, but we do have a nice blog post image of this new EMP variant that I'll put on screen so you guys can see. So there still is some different gameplay opportunities being offered here with Reloaded, which I'm excited about because if you guys remember in a Season 2 creator call, Kevin Drew himself did confirm we weren't going to be seeing any new perks or any type of boss types, but we're still getting these EMP variants, which I guess count for something, and the entity does seem like she'll be a new type of boss as well. I guess he might have meant we're not going to be seeing any new type of enemy version. I guess he meant we're not going to be seeing any enemy type added to Urzikstan or just throughout random contracts or roaming around the map, but that doesn't really mean we're not going to see new type of bosses through an act mission or a specific Easter egg. Now, in the creator call for Season 3, Kevin Drew did mention that it was going to be his last time attending a Modern Warfare 3 creator call because he's moving on to another project, which we can all guess is probably Black Ops 2024. So in that call, he did provide us with a couple of hints. He first mentioned that we have to attune the relics over in Urzikstan, so I guess that means we're going to pick up the relics over in the Act 4 mission, just like with Season 2, but like we did in Season 1, we have to do some type of quest on Urzikstan to go ahead and attune those relics from purple to gold rarity, and then once you have them as gold rarity, you can then place them on pedestals to open the third rift somewhere on the big map. Now, he also mentioned a head, foot, and a hand. Not sure if we're looking for zombie body parts in this little quest on Urzikstan. It's unclear how this is going to work, but he did mention depth perception would be coming in handy. So keep that in mind when you go into Modern Warfare 3 Zombies this upcoming Wednesday, May 1st, because you're going to need depth perception for something, whether it's to find the relics in the act mission, whether it's to attune them over in Urzikstan. It's unclear what's going to be happening, but he did say that this quest would push players to work together. So I'm sure it'll still be solo friendly to an extent, but probably much easier when you do have a full squad. So as a reminder, I'll be live streaming here on the channel with the full launch of Reloaded. We'll be going through the patch notes, the new classified sector, the weekly challenges, and we'll be going into zombies to hunt this brand new Easter egg, beat the act mission. Everything will be done live on stream. I'm really looking forward to that, so hope to see you guys there when we're live. Now, in the blog post yesterday, nothing was mentioned about schematic cooldowns or stash increases. I've seen a couple of comments asking about this in some of my previous videos. Now, my honest answer to this is it looks like this is just going to be like the containment levels from Season 2, where they aren't marketed anywhere in a roadmap, in a blog post, nowhere. They're just going to be secretly added to the game or will be mentioned vaguely in the patch notes. But like I always say, right, a lot of important details sometimes get buried in patch notes underneath hundreds of other things. So if you guys don't read the patch notes, but you see these features live in game, it's probably not an accident, and it's just a case of, hey, they just didn't market it for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because there's some embarrassment that these weren't core features from the beginning. I'm not sure if they just want to save some things for surprises with the launch of an update. It's unclear why they don't go ahead and just mention these things in the blog post, because it would be valuable information, but it should still be a nice surprise on May 1st to see some very core features finally being added into MW3. In regards to the wallet, I'm really crossing my fingers that they also add that in on May 1st, because if there's no big update in Season 4, then what will there be to do aside from grinding camos or leveling up weapons? That would be great if there was like a PvP update or some other type of cool content drop that isn't a Dark Ether Rift, but then alongside that you have a wallet, so it gives you a reason to exfil with a lot of cash so that you could bring in that essence in your next game. That would be a great way to just build some type of replayability, some type of replay value over the next 2 months until we wait for the next Rift, which might not be until Season 5. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new Season 3 Reloaded Zombies gameplay? How are you feeling about some of the secret changes we may end up seeing? Plus, what could be the new entity boss that we're going to end up facing off in the Act 4 mission? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.